Hi guys, I'm extreme happy to announce that my income tax CA Inter, GOAT notes, I call it as. I will tell you why I call this as a greatest of all time. Okay, I will tell you that. This notes is exactly in 200 pages. For example, I'll just show you, and why I call it as GOAT notes, as I already mentioned, I'll just discuss a little minute later. Okay, you can see here there is a point which I mentioned. Trust me, this is the best ever book on the income tax you ever come across, because the way we presented this book, the way we drafted the points, if any student read, those who especially getting it, whether you're a repeater or fresher or foundation, coming from foundation, if you read the provision, you get clarity like never before. In fact, in order to succeed in life, you need confidence, and in order to achieve confidence, you need clarity. And this book will give you that clarity, which gives you confidence, and that gives you success. So like, I'll show you what exactly we did, and my stamping is also there. Okay, so that's it, exactly 200. AMT provision is the last provision, 200th page exactly. Okay, and basic concepts, residentials. I hope you're aware of all the topics. Now I will tell you why I specifically call this as a GOAT notes. For example, by the way, those of you looking for placing this order, you can place the book order on our website, restofacma.com. So in our website you can place order. Okay, now why I call this as a specifically so powerful. For example, I'll go to one topic. Okay, in PGBP itself, I'll go to one topic. Any topic you take, suppose you take section 40, inadmissible expenses. Randomly I just open, inadmissible expenses. Those of you who know this particular section knowledge, in this section I divided the entire provision into three parts. One, because of tedious non-compliance, disallowance. Another one, subsequently allowed, when it is complied with the provision in the subsequent previous year. And sometimes we assume that tedious provisions are complied where disallowance will not attract. SSC is not deemed to be an SSC in default, where the business person is not rated as SSC in default. You see, entire this provision is presented in one page without compromising any single provision, any single explanation, nothing. Literally no point is left. And in fact, we covered points in such a way, we even wrote many observation points, what kind of mistakes you do in exam. I know exactly where students do mistakes. All those mistakes, what you do, we drafted it. See, one common issue in taxes, no matter how you read, no matter how much you listen to the class, there is always some vacuum, there is always some vagueness is there. That vagueness, that like ambiguity, I will eliminate through this book. Mark my word, guys, this is fantastic book. At the end of this book also, I gave one point. Let's aim for 50 out of 50 in income tax. Let's not dream it, it is very much possible. I am working on it. You also join with me, and I will tell you, with this book and with our classes, especially taxation, I will promise you will achieve 50 out of 50 without difficulty in income tax. 50 out of 50, mark my word, guys. I gave my blood and sweat to this book and made a fantastic book. You can see entire AMT provision in one page. By the way, though it is exactly in 200 pages, as I already mentioned, even a single point is not compromised. Every point is covered. In fact, based on the recent exams, especially when the papers were becoming very, very tough, how many different ways the adjustments are being asked, especially critical adjustments, like especially those adjustments which student can't even imagine. Those kinds of adjustments were drafted as a concept note. Everywhere I mentioned like that. For example, here you see a person who is paying tax under default tax regime, he is not eligible to claim AMT credit. AMT credit, you can't use it. Like everywhere, you just pick up anything. For example, written off income chapter, I'll open and show you. Every student, they don't understand, in CA Inter especially, they don't understand additional income tax concept updated return. You remember? For how to calculate additional income tax, how to calculate additional income tax, tax on updated return, what is updated return, how to compute tax on updated return, I directly gave a format. How to present in exam, I directly gave it. If return is filed earlier, now how to compute additional income tax, I gave it directly. You see, everywhere we eliminated confusion. We eliminated confusion everywhere. You will not get a single percentage, even 1% confusion also. For example, again, you see TCS provision entirely given at one page with crystal clear clarity. In TCS, no, one of the main provision where students confuse is who is not a buyer, according to different sections. So meaning of buyer do not include personal consumption, whereas for 1F purpose do not include transportation passengers. For 1H purpose importer is not included. Like you see ICA book, or you see like you know this buyer definition, seller definition in TCS is so confusing. I simplified it without missing even a single point. Every chapter you take for that matter, salaries, house property, it's like redrafted. The provisions we have redrafted and explained it in a crisp, clear, with a confident manner where you get 100% confidence. And so that's the reason why I'm very excited to present this book. So why late? Enroll. I mean, you can get this book, you can order this book on CMA.com. Website is there. Only concept book is available, as well as this book plus question bank is also available. By the way, coming to question bank, all illustrations from ICA sources, all illustrations from Test Your Knowledge, and all previous year exam paper questions and MTPs, RTPs under new scheme only will be we have work considered. Coming to previous year papers and MTP RTPs, which we included in question bank, we didn't amend it as per the new answer. We kept it as it is because we discussed them in the classroom and we rectify what all happened in the classroom. So for that reason, we just we did not amend only old exam paper questions and MTP RTP. See, literally speaking, we covered previous year question papers, MTPs, RTPs up to September, January also. I am telling you guys, you are going to get the best ever clarity in income tax. That's it. Okay. Thank you a lot. Okay, and that's it. We'll come up with more videos on taxation.